This is our Wi-Fi controller for the RGB lights. Basically what this thing will do, will shoot out its own little Wi-Fi signal through this antenna. You'll see this connection here. Pretend like you don't. When you're when it's transmitting a Wi-Fi signal, this will be solid or blinking. When you're using the remote control, it's going to blink when you hit a button. This should light up on the end when you hit a button. There's no batteries in this one, so it's not going to blink. The way the RGB lights work, this is not waterproof, by the way. Okay, it needs to be put in something or put in a place that it won't get wet. Here's an example right here, as a matter of fact. You know, kind of different situation. People can look at this however they want to look at it. But the way we do some of these things, we actually get this Tupperware, put a gland nut, or you can drill a hole, put your waterproof whatever, or not waterproof, I should say, whatever, inside this Tupperware dish. See this little hole where you screwed it to the wall? Put it in there. Got your wires and regulators, say, coming in. Make your connections. Go out. Put the cap back on. Keeps food in from leaking. Keep water out. But do what you want to. This is not waterproof. Okay? The way this thing works, your RGB light is going to have these colors. You have the blue, which goes to V positive, the third stud over. You have channel 1, which is red. In this case, it's our yellow wire. That is for the red color LED. We lucked out, and green wire is for the green on channel 2. Brown is for the blue light, the blue LED on channel 3. So hook these 4 wires to these last 4 studs, V positive, channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and your power positive and negative. Okay, this regulator, in case you wonder what it is, you can input anywhere from 10 to 32 volts. You have an output of 12 volts, and we're going to send you the particular amperage required for your light. So basically what you would have is, for instance, if you had more than 3 lights, if you have 3 lights or less, you're going to receive a particular controller. And the way this works is you connect this, in this case the yellow and the black, or the output. You connect the yellow and the black. Yellow is going to be positive, black to there, and ground. And this is going to go to 12 volts. Okay? That's going to stabilize, regulate the current to this. Okay? Basically, it's for our lights to make sure the light only gets 12 volts. So, you have this. This controls by itself up to 3 lights, and you'll have a regulator for up to 3 lights. They're RGB, sometimes 4, but we're just going to talk about 3 right now. Okay, so you have 3 lights. Step number 2, if you've got 6 lights, or 4 lights, or 5 lights, or whatever, let's say up to 3 more, that's 6. You hopefully would have followed the prompts and instructions of what you purchased or what to purchase, and you'll have purchased this RGB amplifier. The way this RGB amp works is it receives a signal. What you would do, it receives a signal from here and inputs it in there. You take your RGB wires, put those 4 wires on these 4. We will have given you another resistor or regulator. It goes to 12 volts and to positive and negative again. So when your light is connected, you have a new regulator with that amp, and you have the regulator with that. So this, you would go directly to your RGB light. You would parallel these, come over to here, have your signal input, and once again, to your other set of lights here, other 3 lights. A lot of stuff going on, but look at it like this. These little devices are making sure our lights stay in check with 12 volts. Okay, so you'll need them. They're on decorations. We can throw them in the box for the heck of it. So make sure that you use them. This has the same type of connector here. Pretend like you don't see that. we're not going to use it. So Wi-Fi controller to up to 3 lights, regulator, wired accordingly, up to 3 more lights, wired accordingly. You got 9, 12, 15, 18. Just going to keep on stepping. Amp, regulator. Nice and easy light. This will dim, strobe, fade, all the stuff like you see on the situation. By the way, this isn't waterproof either. So should be straightforward along with the instructions provided. You should be good.